New from Radiance Films, we have The Betrayal from 1966, starring Araizo Ichikawa from the Shinobi series, and this was really great to see him in a different role. He stars as Takuma, a samurai in the Minazuki clan, who takes the blame for a murder committed by a fellow samurai. It's a kind of prolonged sequence where we see a couple of rogue samurais killing someone, and then they don't have the ability to stand up and admit it was them. He agrees a deal to take a year of exile, to leave, to go away, and to come back and be welcomed back into the fold once everything has kind of calmed down.
暗記に関わる一大事。これを切り抜けるのには非常の手段より他にはない。何も聞かずに引き受けてくれまいか。
But the promise is broken. His clan neither pardons him nor keeps its word. He finds himself hunted by his own people, disillusioned by the Bushido samurai honor code. Takuma must choose vengeance or death. Do you know, sometimes you have an idea of movies where you think, I know where this is going to go, and I know the kind of tale it's going to tell. And I definitely felt that going into The Betrayal. But there's more to it, and there's more that really brings it up and elevates it amongst its peers, and that's what I loved most about this story. It's a story where you can see where the beats are roughly going to go, but it adds more into it. It adds more subtext. It adds subdiffusion and different kinds of characters with different machinations. It offers friends who become enemies and enemies who become friends, and it takes all these elements and creates something that is truly wonderful. The favourite thing for me that I love about Takuma is his belief in the samurai way, his belief within loyalty and honour and standing up for his code.
お前は侍だな。
はい。
いずれの藩だ。
鹿の名は何卒お許しを。
侍並みで人足にまで見落とすとは。
All through the film, he encounters other samurai who just don't embody that same values. They cheat, they steal, they mock, they murder, they lie. These are horrible people, and it's this realisation of a character who is honest to goodness, good, who wants to do the right thing, who takes the blame so he can protect his clan. But he's the only honourable one throughout the rest of the film, and I love that idea. You know, honour and betrayal. It's about duty and trust and the heavy cost when the trusts are abandoned.
Nami!
Takuna's belief within Bushido is ultimately his downfall as well, of sorts, and it's just shocking to see a person who believes so much in something become completely disillusioned with the tradition. But it adds more to the character and more to the film. There is moments where you know this character has a love interest at the start, and she is the opposing part of the film, really. As he is exiled, she goes looking for him to kind of try to make amends and to sort things out, and he believes one thing of her and she is looking for him, and there is a great deal of weight in the film. And when I say weight, what I mean is, I've seen a lot of movies. I have an expectation of how the stories are going to work out. I tend to have a feeling when things aren't going to be great for our characters, and I had this creeping dread all the way through the movie that this was a downward spiral that they would never get out to, that would lead to destruction of these people. It is slowly gripping me as I watched it, fearing for this character. I was really worried that Takuma was going to be overrun by everything that was going on. Love the way this looks. I love the character interactions, and I love the fact that they really give the story weight and something to it. But what really just was excellent, a little bit of icing on the top, was the incredible action that comes throughout this. Now, it comes through in the film that Takuma is incredibly accomplished, and while the rest of the samurai are practicing and pulling their punches and learning their craft, he is out there actively surviving. People are coming for him, and he has to defend himself. If he does not kill, he will be killed, and it's making him a better samurai along the way. The emotional suffering in this one is really drawn out, and it doesn't feel like in some movies where it's overwrought and it's there to really just punish the character. It feels earned in a way from our character, from the betrayal that's going on, from the lying and corruption and his part and complicity throughout that as well. But for me, what stands out in this film, where there are a lot of things that stand out about it, but I'm going to focus on one thing now, and that is the ending. The ending is incredible. Now, a lot of these Asian films particularly have wonderful endings, but I'd say that this one is breathtaking. It is impactful. It has an emotional resonance with it, and it is one of those movies where the inevitable was constantly coming, and I hated the movie for it. I wanted things not to happen the way I could see them happening, because that ending against insurmountable odds is exhausting, exhilarating, heartbreaking. It puts you through a lot of emotions in that final sequence, and it is wonderful. It's the price of admission alone is worth that. Pick up this disc. You will not be sorry. I loved this film. I found it to be excellent. I thought the transfer was amazing. I can't rave highly enough about it. Let's dive into the disc and have a look at the extras. Here we are in the disc for the Betrayal. Let's go to the special features. First up, we have scene-specific commentary by Tom Mes. Now, these total 41 minutes 23 seconds and cover various elements around about the film and the idea of samurai films as well. Next, we have The Path to Betrayal. This visual essay by critic Philip Kemp compares the betrayal with Orochi, the silent version of the same story from 1925. Created exclusively for Radiance in June 2025, and this runs for 9 minutes 42 seconds. I was really interested in this because seeing elements of the silent film was really interesting, and I can see how they parallel with this film, and I really wish this was the kind of extra on this disc, just showing you that silent version, because it was really interesting and really enthused me about checking that out. Then we have the 4 elements of Tokuzō Tanaka. In this visual essay, author Tom Mes looks at the 4 key themes within the work of director Tokuzō Tanaka, created exclusively for Radiance in June 2025. It runs for 9 minutes 24 seconds. It looks at 4 reoccurring elements that appear within Tanaka's films and how they influence the look or the feel of the film. Also included in this set is a 20-page booklet. There is information on the transfer notes and credits to cast and crew, and a great essay by Alan Silver, which is It's an Ugly Lie. That's the extras for The Betrayal. So there we have it, The Betrayal from Radiance. It's a morally complex samurai tale, one that has some great action when it comes. It focuses on the characters and on the journey, and I really enjoyed that aspect. And it finishes off with an absolutely fantastic finale that I don't think I'll ever get over. It was just amazing. Thoroughly recommend this film. I would love to know your thoughts on The Betrayal. Let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, or fell somewhere in the middle. What did you think really stood out about this one? Did you love the finale as much as I did? Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box are links to Patreon, membership program, and manvfilm.com. Always a much you can support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.